Hello YouTube, Grindog Chef here, and welcome to FIFA 19. It is finally here, everybody, and I am so excited to go straight into a career mode with a brand new team. So thank you very much. A quick shout out to everybody that stuck with me over the last few months when there hasn't actually been that much content on the channel. I'm very grateful, and I'm hoping that a lot of people will enjoy this first video. Any new viewers, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the video. This video, there won't actually be a game getting played. We're going to focus on, we're going to sim the first 3 games of the group stages for the Friendly Cup, and we're going to focus on signings more than anything, guys. So we're not going to play a game in this series, in this episode, sorry. We are going to be playing every other game after that, though. So this first episode is just going to be about getting our team under control. Now, we are going to play with Fulham. I do apologise to all the Everton fans out there, but we can't do the same career mode over and over again. It'd get old, it'd get boring. That's also why I'm not going to sign any Everton players or all players that I signed last FIFA. I say that there might be the odd signing from Everton, like a new young prodigy, but there isn't going to be a big signing that we got last year on FIFA. It's all going to be new and fresh. Now, a few things with Fulham. Our career mode is going to be Fulham. I do apologise if it's not everyone's favourite team, but I do have my reasons for this. One, they've just been promoted, and it's actually going to be their year to stay in the Premier League if it's anyone's year this season. They have a really strong team, they have a good fundamental team, and they have a really nice youth overall, like a youth system. So it's very promising right now for Fulham. We have some good players. We have Sergio Rico in net on loan this season as well. So we've already got one throwback from the past, guys, back to our Everton career days. Now also, Fulham have never in their whole club life won a serious competition. They got to the UEFA Cup, the Europa Cup final, and that was in 2010, so only 8 or 9 years ago, and they lost 2-0 to Atletico Madrid. And in 1975 they got to the FA Cup final and lost 2-0 to West Ham. So a bit of a tragic history there. They got so close to 2 major competitions to winning them as well, and they did actually lose and came runner-up in both. Now, they've never won a Premier League either. They're very, as you can see here, it says that they reached the Europa League final. I'm looking at the screen now, guys, and they came runners-up against Atletico Madrid. Now, they've never won the Premier League, and it is a bit far-fetched for us to win the Premier League in our first or second season, but this is going to be, again, our long career mode for FIFA 19. So pretty much, guys, that's about it. We're going to be playing Fulham because they have such a tragic history with going up and down from the Premier League, getting so close to glorious success and coming just a little bit short. So hopefully we can redevelop this team, bring it up to its great potential, and actually get the victory and get these big tournaments won for all the Fulham fans out there. Thank you very much, guys, and let's go straight into the actual game. Like all my FIFA videos, guys, we're going to be having the currency sterling, 4 minutes half length, and the match difficulty will be on legendary. Transfer window obviously enabled. Squads are the current squads because you can't update the latest because it's a brand new game. And the Europe competitions, let's just say that, the European competitions, the UEFA Champions League and the Europa League as well. 2 great features this FIFA, and they're going to be the biggest features this FIFA. That's what they added. They got the sponsorship, so it's the first official FIFA with the actual Champions League and the actual Champions League and the actual Europa League as well. We are going to accept these invites, and this is mainly to test out our squad. As I said, guys, the first 3 games are the only games that are going to be in this episode, and they are going to be simulated just because we want to focus on our actual fundamentals of the squad right now. There's a very cool feature this FIFA as well, where your ultra defensive, defensive, attacking, and ultra attacking all have their own unique formations, their unique play styles. So let's sort them out first of all. Okay, everybody, I've sorted out all of our tactics for the games, guys, and let's run over the squad. So our base squad, everybody, when we first get into the game, the balanced formation is Mitrovic, Schürrle, Sessegnon up front, obviously with the 2 wingers. We have Seri, Carney, and oh Jesus Christ, Zambo Anguiza, I think that's pronounced. I will be butchering names, guys. If anyone wants to comment down below nicely how to pronounce names, that'd be very very well appreciated. We have Fuso Menza here on the right mid, Callum Chambers, Mawson and Brian as our back four. And we have Rico in net. Now, let's get into the stuff. When we're going ultra defensive, guys, it's when we have a really important lead, maybe like a 1-0 against Chelsea or something, if we are that lucky. So we want to stick at 5 at the back, everybody. The closest things we have to an extra centre-back is Anguissa here. So for now, he's going to have to hold that centre-back position if we go ultra defensive. Brian on the left, Mawson, Chambers and Fuso Menza here. Schürrle and Sessegnon, we've dropped them back from wings to right and left midfielders. We have Kane and Siri in the midfield with Mitrovic on his own up top. That's our ultra defensive. Our defensive is just playing a little bit more deeper, really. That's all we want to do. So all we've done is just drop Sessegnon and Schürrle from wings to midfield positions. Now, our attacking, again, is the exact same team. All we've done, guys, is we've swapped out centre defensive role to a centre attacking midfielder role with Seri as centre attacking midfielder, simply because he has 84 long shots. Long pass. And he's very, very, very accurate with his passing, his free kicks, and he's got some decent long shots as well at 76. Mitrovic up top, once again, the team's exactly the same. And then finally, the big change is the ultra attacking formation. Now, this way it really does just go all out, guys. We're playing a a 3-2-4-1 for this. It's a Mawson, Chambers and Fuso Menza because he can play centre back there as our back three with Rico in net. We only have 2 midfielders here, Anguissa and Kearney. We have Brian at left mid because he can play left mid, Sessegnon at left forward, Mitrovic up top, Schürrle because he's close to a striker there at right forward, and Seri at right mid. Now, the only thing I want to change about this, possibly, is probably do something like this, where we put Seri at, midfield here, and we'd actually find a replacement for the right midfielder position at ultra defensive. Because how it works, guys, with substitutes is, as our base team is right now, if I changed out, for example, Anguissa, then whoever replaces him would go in his role for each of the formations. So if I changed him out, for example, for some reason, if I wanted to change him out there for a left back, then that left back would then fill that centre back role if I went into ultra defensive. Not going to say that's going to happen, but that's how the subbing system works now. So we want to save that team sheet. Also, what I want to go for, guys, I want to go for a bit of a bolt at the back. We want an older, experienced, 80 overall, around player at centre back, because all we've got is young players right now. We've got a couple of loanees, obviously, with Schürrle. I hate it when this happens. They've changed it all up just on its own. It's really irritating. There we go. That should be the team correctly now. Yes, it is. So we want a bolster like play at the back, some experience, some really strong attributes, a bit older, because that means they're a bit cheaper. We have about 60 million to play with, 63 million, so we can definitely afford an 80 overall centre back, just to hold on to it. Also, Callum Chambers is a loanee, so we want to play him because we want to get the max potential, but we do want to, swap him out for our own player every now and again. What else do we want in this team, guys? We want a substitute striker. We're going to give Vieto, if anyone is returning viewing, we know that I give everybody a chance. If they play well, they get played. That's how it works. We're going to give both strikers a go, but I'm not really feeling Vieto right now. He's also a loanee. And Kamara as well. He's more of a championship side player, not really a Premier League player that's going to be scoring loads against De Gea. Mitrovic I'm quite happy with at the moment, but it depends how he plays. I'm quite happy Schürrle loanee at left mid. I know he's at right mid at the moment, right wing, but I'm quite happy with him staying there for a little while. And once again, because we'll have quite a lot of money left over, we'll either save it till January, or we'll go for one more big signing in midfield, because we actually own Seri. He's our player. So I'm sure all the Fulham fans are rolling their eyes going, yeah, we know this, but I'm just explaining for everybody that's either returning who's just an Everton fan, or is brand new and doesn't really know too much about the team right now. I'm really excited to actually dive into this. We're going to revamp quite a bit of this team, to be honest, guys, but our absolute ace in the hole is going to be Sessegnon, the 18 overall 75, the 18 age 75 overall player with a lot of pace, some great crossing potential. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to sort out our scouts. So let's see, also our youth staff, because we need to have a look at our actual vision, our visions and expectations. Okay, guys, so overall, what we need to do is we need to hit round 16 of the FA Cup. That might be a little bit tricky in our first season, but again, it's, you know, domestic success. It's right at the bottom of our list. It's literally the very least important thing right now, because what we need to do is we need to, like, cocoon this team. We need to let them grow and shape the team for victory in the future. Finish mid-table, but again, because it's domestic success, if we avoid relegation, that is good enough. I do want to finish mid-table. I would prefer not to struggle too much, but I do have a feeling this FIFA's a lot trickier than the last FIFAs that I've played. I don't know if that's because it's missing its patch, its one-day release patch, because I've had the game a couple of days early now. we got the game 10 days early. I'm just recording the video now about 3 days before the official release. And it is a lot harder to actually play and score in this FIFA, which I like. It's a lot more of a challenge. Right, our important one, guys, is this. Sign 3 players with potential over 75 to your youth squad. Increase their overall by at least 10 points in the youth squad. That'll be absolutely fine. That's quite easy to do. And this FIFA, I want to take quite a lot of advantage from the youth development system, because we really do need it this FIFA with a Fulham career mode especially. Increase their overall by at least 10 points. That shouldn't be too tricky. Sign 2 youth players. Sign 2 youth players to the senior team in the same season they were scouted. Play them in 10 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. So as long as they're on the pitch at some point, we get that. And then our long term is within 2 seasons grow three youth academy players by at least 10 overall points as soon as they have grown, to play them in 20 matches, again starting 11 or coming on as a sub. We have 3 seasons to do that. Shouldn't be too difficult, guys. We don't actually have any European goals, because obviously we're not in the Europa League or the we are in the Premier League, Europa League or the Champions League this season. Next, what we're going to do, everybody, is we're going to have a look at our scouts. So we've got England, Italy and Spain at the moment. One that I really want to do, guys, is Netherlands, because we're looking for youth, we're looking for absolute skill, and a lot of good players have come from there. We've got DPI, who's coming from the Netherlands, the PSV team. We have Ericsson, who came from Ajax. We have a lot of good youth players in England that have actually come from the Netherlands team. And finally, do we want to go Germany, France, or Italy? Youth-wise, I'm actually really feeling Germany, guys. They've got a lot of really strong players this season in the entire league. And that's what we're going to have. Right, our instructions, we always get rid of all of these. Any position. Right, so, any position. What should we go for first, guys? We'll do our centre-back. Our centre-back, we don't have them world-class. That'll be a bit too much, I think, for us. First team quality. That's all I'm going to stick there for now. We're going to keep it at 30 age, and we're going to buff it up to 26. So in between that sweet area, we should be getting 80 overall players, 77 to like 82 overall players, and that'll be our bolster right there for just a few seasons. Who else are we looking for, guys? We don't really need to replace any other of the back four. We don't really need to replace anybody. We just want to grow. Centre midfield. And what we want from a centre midfield is ideally a first team quality player. We've already got a free kick specialist in Seri. First team quality. We'll go for distance shooter as well, because we haven't really got a centre attacking midfield role for when we go in our attacking area. We're 21 to 28 age for that one. So, you know, they'll survive for a couple of seasons. And finally, a striker that is young, prolific, promising, and pacey. So, actually, we'll take off prolific, because that's just FIFA's judgment of who scores a lot. And we don't really want that. If anyone doesn't know what prolific is, it means they score regularly. They're, like, consistent. But FIFA have a really twisted way of actually filtering players into that. It doesn't really work properly. And we do want them young, guys, 22 age maximum, and that's our striker. And as I always do in every single FIFA, and they never really change this, is if you go for world-class players, we don't want them like too old, so 28, and you just go to one contract. In January, you can just sign them on a free contract. It's a really easy way to get good players. It's a bit cheesy, but then again, with Fulham. You know, we're going to need all the help we can get. They're not a terrible side. They've got a lot of promise, a lot of potential. But they do need help, especially the first single year. Let's go in straight into our first game here. What are we looking at? 60 overall, Cam. No, for one reason, and that reason is I'm going to train you, my sir. Let's simulate our first game, everybody. Well, I do apologise for anybody that's watching this video and expecting like a lot of gameplay straight off the bat. After this video, we will go straight into gameplay. We play every single game. We play 3 games an episode, and it'll be really exciting. But the first episode of a career mode, I always like to bolster the team. I really like to just get our team sorted, and these games are really important. They're preseason games. I can see who's good. For example, right now, Shale Mitrovic obviously working really well together. Sess and Young will have got a couple of assists in there, I'm quite sure of it. And Kara and Nate playing really well. Any returning viewer will know that if a player plays well, they could be any overall. If a player plays well, then I am going to play that player. That is how that goes. Our next game is against Legends. I don't know. We will see. If we win, it does not matter. I'm hoping for another win here, and then we're pretty much guaranteed our way through. Mitrovic with another goal. He's looking like a dangerous man this FIFA. Oh, we are losing though. Rico's let 2 by him. This is why I want in a bit more experience at the back, because all we've got at the back is young lads, 70, low 70 overalls, mid 70 overalls. 2-2 there. Session getting a great goal and making it a draw. If we win our next game, we are guaranteed to go through. Yeah, as long as we don't lose, I think we're guaranteed. Oh no, actually. Ooh. As long as we don't lose this game, we should be going through, no problem. So, let's go through. If we do lose, not the end of the world, guys. It's pre-season. That's not a big deal, really. This is... Wow, they missed a penalty and then scored straight away afterwards. That's tough on me, I'm not going to lie, guys. Missed a penalty in the 6th minute and then scored anyway. Mitrovic again with a goal. Definitely going to be a very, very good player for us. They've got a lot of youth players, and that's what I like. Another fantastic effort there, and Karani gets a second goal. So far, Karani, Shirley, Mitrovic, and Session have the goals. Also, I am fully aware that I butcher names, guys. I really am aware of this. So if anyone wants to help me out and tell me how to pronounce names, that'd be fantastic. Our tournament prize is 1.4 million there. So yeah, if anyone, because it is annoying hearing someone, you know, say names wrong. Semi-finals, guys. We might just finish this today. We might just sim it. I think we will. I think we'll just sim this game and play the next game if we get through. If we don't get through, then we will retire ourselves into just the transfer side of things. Are we gonna win? We're on the home side. We're on the home side here. We shouldn't have an issue against Fiorentina. Come on, Mitrovic. I know you're goal hungry. There we go. Straight away, a centre back sent off. That was big for us. Mitrovic, obviously getting a nice goal. Fucking hell. Always injury in pre-season. Always injury. That is going to be a win for us, guys. 3-1 there. Vieta even comes on and gets a goal as well. Let's see what the damage is there to our player. 2 months. That's going to hit us hard. That is going to hit us hard, everybody. But no fear, because Fusa Menza is not here. There we go, guys. Straight away, we just replace him with Christy. That would be cool. Absolutely cool. Okay, let's have a quick look at our signings. See what our scouts have dragged in. Okay, get a scout in on these players here. Again, some of these players, if we actually manage to sign some decent players, they will be they'll be players that will play for a while. Just being released close to 7 million won't be worth too much there. Ogbonna, I remember Ogbonna. Jesus, what a nice little player. Okay, so we've got a couple of options now at centre back, and this guy looks like he'd be quite a large overall. Centre midfield, this is where we won't be spending the money, guys. There we go. Bentalab's a fantastic player straight away. We just want to be... Jordi Classy is also a really nice player. He's at Southampton at the moment. We don't want Cleverly. Pedro. We'll probably give it a little bit longer before signing anybody. We'll scout this young man as well. And finally, what strikers have you found for me, FIFA? On loan. We don't like it when they're on loan. When they're on loan, it ruins all of the fun. So last FIFA, everybody, for whoever doesn't know, we signed Timo Werner, obviously from RB Leasing, and then obviously now we could be signing Kevin Augustin, which is from the same team, and he might turn into our little superstar. You never know. What is going on? Okay, let's play the final, guys. Let's actually do it. I'm feeling the game. It'd be a really short video otherwise, and that wouldn't be fun for anybody. So let's play the game. We're in the final of our International Cup, and Mitrovic is a bit tired, but I'm willing to play him now. I'm willing to run the risk, and let's just kick straight off at legendary 4 minutes as they are, guys. This will be an edited game, and let's get into the action. Here we are at the final of our International Pre-Season Cup, and after this game, guys, we're going to go straight up to the Premier League, and we're going to end the video there. Now, I know it's a bit more of a shorter video, but this will actually count as part 1 of our career. This will just be called pre-season, because we're not actually signing anybody right now. We're just getting our team bolstered and ready. Anyway, let's kick off.
Come inside, support the centre forward, and they've also got a funnel back when they haven't got the ball. So, shots on here.
Great save there from Sergio Rico. Nice football from our opponents here. And it's a goal already for the opposite side. Oh, it's offside, luckily, but a really good effort there, and that fooled me for a moment. A good another ball through there to Sorry. Who's going to pass it through to Dembele once again. Who's got skill and pace. Pass it through to Mitrovic!
Good connection.
Good shot. Just goes over the bar. Not really a strong effort, though. And definitely not a goal contender. They're pushing up nicely now, out onto the wing. Back into the centre. Puts it straight through. And that is offside once again. He's really getting ahead of himself, this guy. That's not a defence's fault. He's just really far offside. A terrible, terrible run, actually, from a striker. It's about to be half-time, guys. A couple of efforts from them, both offside chances. And that is a free kick. This will be our opportunity to score now.
Yeah, you don't always see that.
And we're going to cross it in. It hits the... Wow, that was a cross as well, and that hit the wall. They're on the break, and it doesn't blow for half-time, everybody. Not really too much went on. I mean, 2 offside goals for them. They had the right mentality to the game, but they just didn't manage to time their runs correctly. Let's kick off on the second half. And I don't even know what happened there.
It's a very good interception.
This FIFA's a bit desynced right now. I'm waiting for the initial release patch. I've already gone over this a little bit, guys, but I'll just, you know, it's a bit of proof here that the tackling's not really quite there. It's not locked on. I don't know if that's meant to be that way or it's just because the game was early released. A good shot anyhow. We're not going to bring on Vieto just yet.
Around £45 million. I think that's money well spent.
Here we go, Mitrovic. Through, on goal! A fantastic save, our first real opportunity to come ahead. The goalkeeper keeps them into the game. A good ball in though! First time shot effort. And it looked like the keeper actually had it quite under wraps.
And that's one for the goalkeeper, I think. Played it back to him. This could be it.
Sesson Young. He misses. Oh my goodness, that was a really poor chance. And he just puts it really wide. That's unfortunate. We are going to go attacking now, everybody, and try and push it up.
It was a decent move to create what was maybe just a half a chance.
Schürrle, can he get to that ball? I think he can, everybody. Oh, we take it back, put a nice ball in, and what a goal! The first goal of the series, everybody. And our substitute striker, Vieto, does actually manage to get a wonderful header into the back of the net. Late on in the game, 87 minutes, the game's nearly over. Shirley with a beautiful fake shot, puts it through, and what a header that is. Let's just play out the rest of the game, guys. We've done live commentary, only 3 minutes to go, and now you can put it into ultra defensive mode, and as you'll see, the formation will change on the pitch. Plays well, out to Sessignon. Sessignon passes it off to Seri. Seri tries to find Vieto, but can't manage it. And it is going to be the whistle shortly from the referee. There it is, everybody. And our first game in the series is a victory, only 1-0, and really late in the game. But obviously a tactical decision there to bring on a fresh-legged striker. Really well played. I had a lot of fun playing that game. But I will say this FIFA's much harder than the previous FIFAs that there has been. Winner, there we go. GD Chaves we placed there. We probably should have won 3-4-0 in real life and stuff like that. There we go there. I'm quite happy with our result, guys. 2.9 million for that. We got the European Continental Shield, which is fantastic. And yeah, I already know that he's out for 2 months with a broken ankle. The poor guy. So what we're going to do now, guys, is I do apologise if people were wanting more, but I just wanted to get the full pre-season out of the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to advance it up to our first game, but we're not going to play our first game. This is going to be the signing players part of the video now. So we're going to be starting the Premier League next season and next video. But that was a really, really, really well played Fulham side. I really liked everything I saw there. And let's just advance on. Also, let's sort out some training as well. So, training-wise, that's Aloni. Now, I quite like Kamara to be a better striker, because if we can get him into the Premier League sort of standard, that'd be fantastic. What else we got? Sessignon, I am going to buff up. He's going to be getting played every single game. But I want to actually get his crossing sorted. I do apologise for my cough, guys. This cough always happens whenever I record. I don't know why. We'll do pinpoint crossing there for Sessignon. Midfielders, we want the centre attacking midfielder to get up there, because if we can get him Premier League standard, or at least playable, then we'll be sorted. Mawson, definitely our strongest centre back right now until we get another signing in. And finally, goalkeepers. Now, I always get told to do the lowest racer goalkeeper. To be fair, Marcus is 26 years old, so we are probably going to do Ashby Hammond and just see if we can get him, you know, up to like a... By the end of the season, he's 65 overall. I'll be quite happy, guys. So let's simulate that. Also, there's no countdown left anymore, so you don't have to count down and wait over and over again. It just straight away goes and does the trading for you, which is fantastic. Thank you very much for anybody that has watched the game. I do understand if anybody, you know, stops watching now, because it's just transfers, and I will recap it in the next video. But a really, really exciting adventure we're going to go on with Fulham this season. For McDonald, a transfer offer. He's 29 years old. What we're going to do is we're going to negotiate that and try and get 7 million for him, because he doesn't play first team. He's our second centre defensive midfielder. So let's see if we can get 7 million for him. Let's propose a new transfer fee. It is quite a lot more money that I'm asking for, especially from a smaller club. 4.65. I mean, I'll count that one more time with a 5.5 million. But that's all I'm going to go for, because I know I can get that much money for him. There we go, 5.5 million. That's... Every little bit helps, in my opinion. And let's have a cheeky peeky at what we've got transfer-wise. Oh my goodness! A lot more people have been scouted for me, which is fantastic. I love that. Absolutely love that. Is Van Ginkel actually signable yet? Please tell me he is. For FIFA after FIFA, you've had to wait till the second season to sign Van Ginkel. And it's really annoying because I like him as a footballer. I think he's a very talented young man. What else can we go for? Our strikers, we haven't really... I mean, I'm quite one Kevin Augustine. But we will... There's no rush. So we'll have a look all over. Ooh. There's not really anyone here that I still want to sign. Right, let's have a look at our transfer hub. We want to sign a centre-back now. That's what we want in, guys. Do we need to wait a little bit longer for our centre-backs to come through? Okay, we'll wait a couple more days. But again, guys, there's an ice cream truck outside my house. I do apologise if you guys can hear that. I'd imagine you would be able to. That is loud. I can hear it from my headphones, so you guys definitely can. I'm not going to sell any centre-backs because our defence is probably our least varied position right now. Right, final scouts on a lot more people there, so now we should be able to sign a centre-back. Yes, we can. Okay. Our best choice right now is Stambouli for centre-back. We don't want you. You're 30 years old, my dude, and you're only 76 overall. If you can get Stambouli, that is a large increase. I actually quite like the look of him as well. He looks fairly competent. Yeah, we'll approach to buy. 10 million we'll offer straight away. I don't want to pay 15. I would rather not. I'd rather get him for 10. Let's see what we can do, guys. I'm probably going to back-to-back record this, by the way, and get the second episode out as well. Let's see what you say. 10, yeah, I'll pay the extra 300,000. I hate when teams are that picky. It's quite irritating. And we'll straight away negotiate, and this will be our first signing, guys. A 10 million defender, the first signing under Grindolchev's hopefully long and successful rule of the club. Accepts a crucial squad role, obviously. He'll probably replace Chambers, and Chambers will become a second player. Sorry, guys, I had to turn off my TV. It just came on. 4 years, 5 years? Yeah, 27, so we'll go 3. Let's see what you say. Last till 30, and then we'll have a look. Okay, current wage. I don't want a release clause. I'll give you 27k, and they always come back with a less. You know, they most of the time just come back with less. Really? Gee, that's new. I offered an extra 500 to his salary. Instead of a counter, they just... Wow, that's very, very interesting, guys. Okay, I might have to actually offer a little bit more now. Okay, so our second choice would be Dragovic, and he will be cheaper as well, guys. 8.3 million, only 1 overall less, so not a big deal there. So let's try and sign Dragovic. That's interesting. I might have to sign them for a little bit more than their salaries now then. That's always been something wrong with FIFA. They've just managed to... they really just managed to keep it the salaries the same, and there's never actually been a salary dispute anymore. So let's negotiate salaries. Obviously, if we get this gentleman, we'll get him for 1 million cheaper than what we would have got in Portland as well. So I can actually not play him all the time. I'm liking the sound of this. 4 years because he's 27. Yeah. Ooh, 2 years. Ooh, Jesus. How about 3? You gonna go for 3? Yeah, there you go. 3 years works for him until he's 30. No release clause. I hate release clauses in this game. Now, right, straight away, this is what I like. I like it when they offer a salary, because look here, they've offered 10,000, 11,000 less a week for a sign bonus of 320k, which is not much. 20 appearances, he will get that, so you'll get an extra 700,000. Okay. Yeah, that is our centre-back sorted, guys. That's our centre-back issue sorted. Bentalab is who I want to sign. Ooh, Dahoud. That'd be good. That'd be very nice. But what we're going to do, guys, we're just going to leave that for a little while and sort out this situation that we've got going on right now. Callum Chambers will be our second defender. Audio will be getting sold. I don't actually want to actively sell anybody right now. If you want to offer for me, I'll listen, but I don't want to actively sell anybody this early on. We can sell people in between January. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, we don't actually need another centre back now, so that instruction can get deleted. Centre back go bye-bye. So just centre mids and strikers now, and strikers are still one that Augustine looks like he's going to be the signing for. I've never seen this kid before in my life. Let's scout him. He looks alright. 9 years old, he's quick, he's, you know, he's finishing, heading and stuff looks alright. You're on loan, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, we'll carry on, guys. I'm really liking how the team's looking to shape up. I do realise I just missed a training session though, which is never good. Never want to be training session. Look at Sessegnon, always putting in a shift. He will be our ace in the hole this career mode. He will be our lead man on the left-hand side for sure. He's going to be our little Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Ginkel, Sessegnon, there you go, straight away. People are trying to sign him, and we're going to block that. Oh, our former club, Everton! The interactions are fantastic already. We already have our previous goalkeeper that we used for Everton, Rico, in net for this season. And they've just tried to sign our future star. Fucking hell. Our brand new signing has just gone out for 6 weeks. Yeah, there's never ever a dull moment in this in this career mode. What else we got? I did see that they've just offered Dahoud a contract. He's been approached, but we're looking to do all right here. Van Ginkel, 79 overall, 25. I really want to sign him. I think we should do it, guys. I think we should sign Van Ginkel. Let's do it. Let's sign him. Where are you, Van Ginkel? Van Ginkel? I mean, oh, it's tricky. It is very tricky because Van Ginkel's there at 79 over 2-3 years. And Benslav's a good player. Van Ginkel hasn't got any traits either. I don't want to let my emotions take over for it. Thing is though, he's got some very good stats, but Bentlav has as well. Right, we're gonna sign Bentlav, guys. We'll offer 20 million straight off the bat for him. And now I can offer 18.6, but I'd prefer to do the secure signing there. So let's go for 20 million. Offer a transfer fee. 20 million. That'll still leave us with 45 million. A fair offer for Bentlav. He's happy with that. Awesome sauce. Let's carry on. I know this part isn't for everybody, the whole signing stuff and watching the last part of this episode, but that's okay, guys. I mean, I'm going to officially call this one pre-season, FIFA 19 pre-season. The next episode is going to be episode 1. That's what that's going to be. Bentalab, awesome. I'm really happy that I'm signing you. You are going to be a fantastic player for this club, and you are going to score plenty of goals for me. Disregard release clause, we don't want it. And awesome, you've offered your own wage. I like that. I don't like doing wages. It pisses me off. Which means we don't need centre mids. I do apologise. We do, however, need another striker. Now, okay, our thought process now, guys, has to be, do we want to save quite a bit of money for... I think we do. We want to save quite a bit of money, don't we, guys, for January transfer window, to save it. So I'm willing to spend another up to 20 million, and then I want to save anything after that. But obviously a huge signing there for us. Benslav for 20 million. That'll be a great signing to the club. What you can do, sir, is... Why have we got 3 defenders on a bench? I never have 3 defenders on the bench. But that works out quite nicely. So you can replace Connery at the moment. Both players are going to get played quite a lot. It's going to be a lot of rotating. Any new people that are watching this video will realise that I rotate my team quite a bit. Whoever plays well, as I've already said, whoever plays well gets played. That's how I manage my club. Overalls don't win FIFA games. It's how you play with them. If you're good with one player that's 60 overall and you're not cutting it out with Messi, then you play that 60 overall because you're scoring goals, you're winning games. 69 overall. Oh, not what I was really hoping, to be honest. Sessegnon, I do not want to block again. I don't want to sell this man or loan him. He is my god. We're nearly there now, guys. One more day on our training. Cabeno. Ooh. 26 overall, 72. We do have plenty of wingers in our squad. Bit of money never hurt. Let's accept it. Huddersfield Town will get Cabano. That's fine. He's 26 overall. He's a championship player. Once again, guys. We've got a really exciting Premier League this season. We really have. So, and I'll also be excited who gets promoted from the Championship next season as well, because it's normally quite accurate. And here we are, everybody. So, last thing that we're going to do is we're going to sign a new striker. And that new striker is going to be the man himself. Ooh. Every single time I look at it, I see new people, new faces that I want. Obviously, Jesus would be absolutely fantastic, but we don't want to be spending that much money. I don't actually know how he is on this FIFA yet either. Okay, there we go, guys. We're going to sign Augustin. 12.2 million. So we're going to offer 12.2 million. That's the lowest we can offer right now. And hopefully, if we're getting 12.2 million, we'll offer about 30 million to spend in January, which will be fantastic. Offer a transfer fee of 12.2 million. Do you accept, sir? 17.1. Wow, that's a lot more money. How about you have 40.5? 40.5. That's a sweet deal. Sweet deal. 17.1. I don't think you'll give up, guys. So we're just going to accept the 17.1. I really don't want to mess up this transfer. Now, you might be asking, why are you signing another striker? You've got 3 young, good strikers. Well, Vitinho is a loan striker for us at the moment. He's not our striker, so he's going to be reserved and played in the cup. And we're going to be swapping out these 2 lads at the moment. Okay, important. To be fair, you're probably going to get played more than Mitrovic, but I'm not too sure yet. You're so young. You're really talented. We're going to go for 4 years on you. Fantastic. He wants to stay until he's 25. By then, he'll be in his mid-80s, and he'll either be worth a shit ton of money to sell, or he'll be on your little Timo Werner from the exact same club as well from last year. I like it. You're giving me offers for your wages. That's how it goes. Okay, everybody who's actually managed to stay to the end of this video, because I know these videos aren't for everybody. Obviously, people want the football. A lot of people don't really care about the ergonomics of a squad. But whoever's actually stayed, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm really happy to be back on FIFA. I'm really happy to be doing YouTube again. It's not like a quit or anything like that. It's just near the end of a FIFA dries out, a FIFA gets old, it gets boring. And the AC Milan career mode was really slow for me, guys. I do apologise. It was just extraordinarily slow. And already 1 goal, top goal scorer, the only goal in history in the Premier League right now is one guy, Sana Beira, and he's got 1 goal. Well done, Manchester United. Congratulations. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I really, really hope you enjoyed. Any new viewers, give the next episode a go as well, because that's going to be games. That's going to be more FIFA oriented, more football. This was just getting our base squad put together. Before I actually leave though, we need to do one thing, and that is our youth staff, and we all knew it had to happen. We want the best one we can possibly get, and that's 1.8 million. There we go. Boom. An Ireland scout. You gotta love it. Set up a scouting network. Now, I always do my scouting networks in England, but we're going to change it up, guys, and we're going to go for a Brazilian scouting network today. Why? I don't really know. I'm fancying Brazilians. Type. What should we go for, guys? What do you think we need? We're just going to go for any at the moment. The only thing with any is when you use a Scout Future Star is that they can be anything. They could be like a right back, and they could be a 92 overall right back, which is awesome. But I don't really want a right back. I want more striker, goalkeeper, centre second midfielder. You know, the bigger monies. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Our scouting network is up. Everything is in place for the Premier League staff. Please join me next time for the Crystal Palace game. What other games have we got in that episode? We have Crystal Palace, we have Tottenham Hotspurs, that's going to be a difficult game, and Burnley. They're the teams we're going to be playing. Thank you very much. Please hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button down below, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. See you later.